Welcome back, everybody. Detropia tells the story of an American city on the verge of collapse. It's told through the lens of four Detroiters. It's already won an award at Sundance, just made the Academy Awards documentary shortlist. Here's a little clip.
They shutting down schools. They shutting down futures, basically.
We're not going to accept any more downsizing. We want to hear about upsizing, big sizing, supersizing Detroit.
It's going to be difficult. The city is broke. I don't know how many times I have to say that.
Wow, that's Mayor Bing talking there. The documentary's directors, Heidi Ewing and Rachel Grady, join us this morning. Nice to have you with us.
Morning.
You know, the shots in this movie are decaying, falling apart, and also in a weird way, very beautiful. What was the goal in this film?
Well, Detroit, the birthplace of the middle class, was a place of great importance in the United States. And that majesty is not gone. A lot of the city has been vacated. The city's lost 25% of its population in the last 10 years. However, we were reminded by the people and by the buildings what it used to be and maybe what it could become again.
Basic services do not exist.
They do not. And I think that New Yorkers and other places take it for granted, but they have no street lights, they have no police officers, they have no firemen.
No garbage pickup.
And the quality of life is really, it's not acceptable.
But I think we need to understand, how did you get there? Part of that is because of massive corruption in the city. You also saw significant white flight in terms of, because Detroit, when it became a largely black city, you saw folks going out to the suburbs, so you had dollars going with them.
Then
that's the struggle.
Yeah, it's a struggle. But is the message at the end of your film hopeful or depressing?
Well, it's realistic. We're not saying that the Detroit is over and it can't rise again. We're saying, please double down on Detroit. Please focus on a lot of our cities that are going bankrupt and the infrastructural problems that have disappeared from Detroit. So it's not a message of that it's all going to be fine, but if people band together and we focus on places like Detroit, of course there's always hope.
I mean, you guys talked to so many people that are struggling. What did they say they want to get done, and how do they expect it to get done?
Well, you know, they want I think they want a basic quality of life. They really do. I don't think, you know, at this point, I think it's dawning on them it's never going to be like it was 50 years ago, and that we should stop having that conversation, that the world has changed. But I think they just want to have a decent life and to make sure that their kids are going to have at least as good a life as they've had.
You know what's weird, Soledad? What we're seeing in Greece, that's actually what's happening in Detroit.
Well, it's interesting.
Austerity cuts and things like that.
Well, we're seeing a big bailout culture, starting with the auto industry. And now, if you look, the White House is giving money for new police stations. You're seeing Homeland Security is trying to sustain the fire department in Detroit. We're talking about a series of bailouts that continue in order to keep Detroit propped up. And I don't know how long that is sustainable.
The movie is called Detropia, and you've just made the Academy Awards documentary shortlist. So congratulations.
Thank you so
on that,
much.
and good luck.